Salam guys! Today is our first day in Iran and right now we are in Tabriz.
And we're actually standing right in front of the hotel where we stayed. It's called Tabriz Sahan.
Yep. Very nice room and very reasonably priced as well.
It's about $12, which is on the higher end of the budget side, but it's actually pretty good value because the room we have is quite large. Today is actually going to be our first real impression of Iran, and I think from the very first look at what is happening around us,
it's a very busy city.
Yeah, very
Lots
busy.
of traffic and people are just moving so fast. It reminds me of our Delhi in India.
Yeah.
This is not the capital, right? Tehran is
No,
the capital,
Tehran
and
is the
I
capital.
wonder how Tehran will be.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of traffic here, and I think you can already get a flavor of this noise from the mic that we're using. And while we typically use our other camera to vlog, this action camera is much better with using this external mic, and because there's so much noise everywhere, we thought this is probably the only way we can talk to you guys.
Yep. You might be seeing me in a scarf, so it's mandatory for every lady to cover her head with a scarf like this. You don't have to cover fully like this. A little bit of hair, if it's seen, is still okay.
So this is the first learning we've had. For me, there are no rules yet.
But you can't wear shorts.
Oh yeah, I can't wear shorts. So my cargo shorts, the one which I like so much for its convenient pocket, doesn't come out for another month.
And yeah, no tight pants, no tight shirts, no sleeveless, and your elbow should be covered, your knee should be covered. So I'm going to be wearing all loose and juggly and oversized clothes.
First complaint we have is Wi-Fi is terrible, and as the locals suggested, we tried to pick up a SIM card in the morning. They said SIM cards are very cheap, very affordable, and lots of data.
We were supposed to get a SIM card for just $1 and an internet package for another $1. So in $2 or $3 we should have been done with our internet. But then when we went to the shop and inquired, everybody's selling it's $10.
So when we heard that it was $10 at the store, we got a little anxious. So we thought maybe they're giving us a tourist price. So we again spoke with our friend. You guys know Garima, she's also traveling somewhere here in the country. And then on Couchsurfing, we befriended someone, a kind lady, who said there is a place where you can get it for cheaper. Oh, and by the way, there's a major shift in language because until just 2 days back, until yesterday, we were still speaking a bit of Russian and managing with those languages in Armenia, Georgia, etc.
We have been using Russians for almost 7 countries till now.
Yeah, so that's 4 months, and now all of a sudden there's no Russian at all. There's definitely some English, but not enough for us to comfortably make some conversation. We definitely need to use Google Translate and Persian to be able to make even the most basic of requests, and so it is quite challenging. It is stressful. So in the morning we got a little overwhelmed when we stepped out to film, when we tried to get a SIM card, but then we just couldn't take it anymore, so we stopped. So two things definitely very overwhelming. One is the money, second is the language. So,
and third, everybody's just looking at us when we are vlogging. I think they're not used to it, or they don't like people videographing, and
we don't know. But we did see an army man walk by and we heard him say, "Oh, vlogger," and went by. So I guess that means it's okay.
But I see a lot of two-wheelers here, which was missing in the last few countries.
Yeah. And as we are speaking, we just realized that the city center has shops of different kinds all put together on one road.
Yeah.
Like the road we're on right now, it's all about hardware. So you see a lot of fittings, fixtures, etc. for construction, house interiors, etc. And the road that we have our hotel on, it has a lot of cell phone shops.
Yeah.
Like so many phone shops, but none of them obviously have SIM cards, and we're struggling.
So this is very similar to how our Chickpet is in Bangalore. Like every street is dedicated to one item.
Yeah. And as we're walking, we're also seeing some food. Not sure what that is though.
Looks weird.
Yeah. Salam. So it looks like some kind of meat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what vegetarian food they have here besides the roll that we had yesterday.
Yeah.
By the way, for those who are curiously watching this, in terms of money, there's definitely a lot of complication. So the Iranian rial is one of the least valued currencies in the world, and we'll talk about why in another instance. But right now, just to give you some clarity, the way you value the currency to a US dollar is like $1 equals 51,000 toman, and each toman is 10 real. So if you give $1, you will literally get 500,000 reals. So that's a huge stack of notes, because
Yeah.
even with the crazy devaluation of the currency, the notes really haven't changed. We
The
haven't.
denominations are really tiny. So even to pay for food, you have to give like 10 to 15 notes.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's some answer to this, like a solution to this problem, but for us, when we converted just $20, we had like so much of money.
Two bunches of notes,
Yeah.
and then we don't know where to keep because our wallets can't handle that many notes.
So if you want to see what that looked like, definitely look at yesterday's video.
Yeah. Like when we are paying our hotel, I literally spent 5 minutes just to count.
Yeah, and everybody seems to have a counting machine at their desk.
Yeah.
So this is what we've understood about money. And of course, many people do accept US dollar, and the rate varies greatly every single day.
Yep.
And a lot of this has to do with sanctions.
Walnuts. There you go. It looks like a mall under the road. Can you believe this is under the road?
There's a tree in this.
Yeah.
I think it's potato, sweet potato.
Oh wow. What did we find?
It's an Apache, a TVS Apache RTR.
Oh my god, look at the traffic. It's very chaotic and there are so many people.
That was an Apache RTR 160, and it had the Indian flag on it. That's shipped from India. So a lot of the scooters here are either Chinese or Indian. Let's go. So it's really, really stressful to walk on these roads. After not being used to so many people in Central Asia and the Caucasus, this is definitely very overwhelming.
Like the vehicles are honking, and even when you are crossing on the zebra crossing, people are just running into you.
Yeah.
The cars are running into you and they're honking.
That's why we said it's almost exactly like India.
Look at this, what
Yeah.
happened just now.
Salam. So it's very, very overwhelming, and we are trying really hard to vlog it, but it's just
too
feeling
hard.
a little scary.
Maybe we'll get used to it in a couple of days.
I know you guys must be laughing because we say we are from India and complaining. Not complaining, we are overwhelmed by this. But the truth is, like, even in Bangalore, it's not like this. Like, especially in most parts of the city, it's definitely a bit more relaxed than this. Okay, so we just converted some cash here at this store.
But outside this bazaar, there are many people who are converting dollars and euros. But we felt it a little uncomfortable to exchange on the streets. While we have to count so many notes, so we went into one of these shops. The rate was pretty decent. He gave it us 51,000 toman for $100.
Yeah. So we have been looking up this website that our friend Garima shared with us, and this website has like a daily rate that's published, and that's a good reference point for any exchange that you want to do at the bazaar. So the bazaar is one of the better places to exchange money than the bank, and that's why
When it comes to rate.
Yeah, when it comes to rate. Safety wise, obviously, you have to
Yeah.
watch out. There are vendors on the street also who are exchanging money. But as Shish said, we didn't want to take the risk of counting money on the street. So we went in, we changed the money. We also upgraded to bigger currency notes because it was getting too difficult to carry around so many smaller notes.
Last time when we exchanged, we got notes which was 100,000 riyals each
Basically,
note.
each one is what, 20 cents or 16 rupees. Now you can imagine when you change $50 or 4,000 rupees, how many bundles will really exist.
So this time we got notes which were 500,000 and some were 1,000 or 1 million.
Yeah, so that helps reduce the size a little bit. Subs mini? No?
Labu.
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 So we've just come here to try out this item. It looks like sweet potato. It's so big.
Labu.
And it's boiling in some kind of a liquid. And he's calling it as labu. And Navneet is trying to see what it is.
Labu.
Oh.
Labu.
Gusht, no.
No.
Gusht, no.
Push no.
Gusht, no.
Okay.
Ah.
How much?
Riyal?
Toman Riyal.
limit.
Yeah. $50,000 $1. ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದೇತಾ?
ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು.
So we just got the other quintessential street snack here in Tabriz, which is sweet potato. Yum, 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 yum. It's a very mildly sweet, very nice. In our movie, if this was a movie in India, all of us would be flying. So Shish is just picking up some perfume.
These days I'm getting a perfume from every country I'm going to. This
like
is fun.
I get haircuts and Shish gets perfume.
And from next time I'll be getting my nails.
Out of budget, my friend.
Not really.
So this one costs 2
Yeah.
of these notes, which is
It's
about
approximately 160
$2.
Indian rupees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whatever is left behind, she gets some. Like this. Okay.
Yeah. Merci.
Merci.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Khuda Hafiz.
So that a new experience, my friends, in Iran.
Smells
And now
good.
metro station.
Smells like a fruit, no?
Yeah, it smells like a fruit. Okay, where now?
We're going to the metro station.
Let's go.
It's our first time.